Ah, it's dark. Oh wait, no, we're just in the team select screen. All right, so now we are going to leave Namor and we're going to head not to the Temple of Nagreet, which we visited last episode and cleared out for the most part, but now we're going to head into the Atlantean trenches and make our way in our mission to restore Namor to his throne. So to do that, we need to find out what's making the Atlantean people.
They're what's making the Atlanteans so violent. Be very careful now. Attuma would not leave the devices unguarded.
So angry, and now Namorita has told us it is in fact sonic emitters, which brings up an interesting issue for our team, but one the game fortunately does not explore. And that is sonic emitters, of course, generate high-frequency sounds, in this case to agitate the Atlanteans. But there's also something else that potentially could deal with some of these things.
Then these humans are as foolish as they are weak, my cousin. They stand no chance against our combined might.
True, but I do savor a chance for battle. I grow bored guarding these devices.
As do I. But acting as guards has put us in Attuma's good graces. And that puts us near the throne.
And down the road, who is to say what might happen to King Attuma, eh, cousin?
My feelings exactly. Now let us dispose of these interlopers and prove to Attuma just how trustworthy we are.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to run into the very loyal Bera and Krang. So we got a mini-boss fight here. I think before we've even really run into any sort of sonic emitters. Okay, so we got Krang first, and now we can concentrate everybody's energies on Bera. A little combo move between Spider-Man and Venom. And he's got just a smidget of health left. There we go, we got him. So now we can take his item. Can't tell if Krang's item is still here or not. I don't think it is. They will disappear after a little while if you don't make an effort to grab them. So back to the sonic emitters, as we perhaps rearrange some of our items. Look at some of this gear we picked up. And by gear, I basically mean the crown of Bera. So +2 to body, focus, and strike. That seems like it would be best for one of our melee characters, so maybe Captain America. But he's got the bionic arm, which helps his strike attack. So maybe we should move it on to Miss Marvel or Venom instead. Alright, so we're going to put the crown here on Miss Marvel, and then we can, Venom's got the radioactive touch equipped right now. The Dragonheart would give him more health, but the radioactive touch does more damage. I think we'll just leave it alone. So let's get back to swimming around looking for these sonic emitters. The first one was right behind this mini-boss fight here.
Now you will die, human.
And I'm kind of looking for a switch. There's a couple of guys to fight, so we'll go ahead and deal with those. I'm ganging up on them. Very effective. So there doesn't appear to be switches to these things. arrow points down to it. Let's see here. What do you want to do here? Anyways, while we're messing around looking for a switch, which may or may not be here, to turn this thing off, I think it's, you know, kind of unrealistic that Venom is unaffected by the sonic emitters. I mean, he's a guy who the symbiote is very vulnerable to fire, and also vulnerable to high frequency sound. So, okay, so we're going to go down this trench, looking for more emitters, also looking for maybe how we turn them off.
I don't have enough energy. Leave Atlantis while you still can.
Everyone all right?
Okay, looks like we've run across a second one. Again, there's no on-off. Ah, there we go. We just have to break them. Which means we need to go back to that first one and break it too. Assuming we don't run into the third one on our way there. Okay, if I'm going to do this alone, I can probably do it. It's going to take a little while, though. We'll go into our power hit. Okay, now we go look for the others. I forget whether there are 4 or 5 of these things.
Leave Atlantis now!
Okay, we can swim over here. Fortunately, taking on 2 Atlanteans by myself, not the best strategy. But hey, there's Carol, and there's Venom, and all of a sudden things look a little bit better. Also activated my web armor, which, to be honest, I'm not going to use very much in the playthrough. Got a... That's right, the green guy was green not because he was regenerating, he was green because Venom punched him with his radioactive touch. It's like this guy was also turned green before he died. There's a save point, so that's good. Still looking for more Atlanteans. Now you'll notice there have been a lot of mines laid in this area, and for the most part, we've sort of avoided them just by sort of swimming underneath them. But they are dangerous, do not take them for granted.
I don't have enough power.
Again, the Atlantean champions here require a power move to defeat, and unfortunately, in doing so, that made us hit a landmine, which affected, I think, or sorry, a sea mine that affected a lot of our team there. It's hard to tell where your allies' health is. Usually, it's okay if you can't see them, but and you know, the game will blink red when you're in danger. We saw that before when we lost a couple characters earlier than this. Alright, so now we saved here. It looks like there's a sonic emitter to our left. So we're just going to backtrack and make sure we didn't miss any goodies over here. Try not to blow up the mines.
Stop the humans!
Yep, there's more troops.
That's right. I want. Hear me.
I don't have enough power.
Knocked over that champion, and now we have this next sonic emitter over here.
Good. With the sonic emitters destroyed, my people will eventually return to normal. Now you should get to the throne room of Atlantis as fast as you can. Yes, and who knows what he'll do when he finds out you're ruining his plans.
Alright, and now the Atlantean people can finally come to their senses. However, we still need to knock good old Attuma out of power. So we gotta swim around and I'm gonna go ahead and save progress again. Just, well, maybe.
You will never leave.
Oh, that's right.
alive.
Let's see if there's any good stuff here on this third route.
It's almost gone.
That's right.
Okay, I'm getting knocked up here. Could use some help. Oh, no support. Fortunately, we killed him, so we were able to regenerate our health off of him. So essentially, your characters are vampires. Okay, so we need a key or a code. And not really sure what to do about that. There's a lot of area we haven't looked at if you just go by the part of the map that's not filled in. So let's jump out of the middle trench and see if there's... here's some more enemies for us to fight. And I'm not hitting any of them simply because I'm too high up.
I hope this wasn't invaders. I don't.
One of the nice things about this is they can't really hit me, but I can hit them. And once Cap showed up with his rotating shield that goes through his wrist, which is frankly a little distracting. We're in good shape, and then we've got this clam here. Now, we've opened a clam like this before, and we can't really attack the guy back here in the clam.
Thank you. You have saved my life. I am forever in your debt. No, I must repay you. Here is the combination to a safe located in a nearby sunken submarine. Please, use it and take whatever you find.
Well, he was nice. It also looks like over in this area you can grab some of that well, you can grab kelp. I don't know. I don't think it's the same as the weed as we get hit by the mine. I don't think it's the same as the weed we used to cure Namor, but it's possible that there are multiple ways to cure Namor. Okay, so we found our first Daredevil action figure. If we find 5 of those, we can unlock Daredevil. And ran into another mine. Alright, so now we're looking for our way out. There are some blue arrows on the bottom of the screen. I'm not exactly sure what they signify. They could very well signify the exit. Which means if I'm, if I was using my head in this playthrough, I might have actually followed that, but there is something over here. The Atlantean throne. So this seems like it's our way into the area where Attuma is and the area we'll need to take back over if we want to put Namor back in charge of the Atlanteans.
Stop them!
Alright, here's some guys with enhanced damage. Again, mainly because I'm staying back and letting my allies hold them off. I'm not really too concerned about them. I still believe the guys with regenerative abilities or the healers are more annoying than the enhanced damage and enhanced speed guys. Alright, here's another save point. We're going to go ahead and grab our save. And again, our save file shows you that this was indeed my first playthrough ever of this game, so I can't, if I miss something or if I'm not doing something right, I probably know better now, but it's not really going to help me as far as how this is going.
We will meet again! Destroy the trespassers!
We're working our way around this area, looking for those two.
These must be the ones who...
Your devotion to Namor is pitiful, surface dwellers. He is lost, and as foretold in the Atlantean Chronicles, I will be the ruler of Atlantis.
Don't worry about these idiots, Attuma. Your loyal minions are more than happy to take care of them.
I don't have enough power.
I win. Again.
Destroy the trespassers!
Alright, so we're going to have to continue our pursuit of Attuma and Tiger Shark. They're not going to fight us here. Instead, they're going to send their minions to slow us down. Of course, their minions are the standard Atlantean foes we've seen. The champions with their shields. You see rarely, more likely to see the defenders with their giant swords, and some armored guys who, as their name suggests, wear more armor. These benches are kind of interesting, or whatever they are. They almost look like altars, but you can't really do anything with them. Alright, we got some level ups there.
Marvelous.
And of course, we're running across more of these Eyes of Negrit, which we're going to need later. They're just sort of universal Atlantean keys. And before we go any further and get in any more trouble, we're going to just make sure we didn't miss anything back here. I mean, there's jars and stuff we haven't broken, but I'm not worried about that. I think those blue arrows correspond to my off-screen allies. But, you know, for the life of me, I didn't notice them when I was playing. I only see them now. You can see Captain America's not on screen, but the little blue arrow suggests where he is. There he is. Alright, so now we got a couple of doors, looks like, around this chamber to play with, and we got a locked door up here with what looks to be spots for Eyes of Nagreet. So there's one here, and sort of see one over there on the left. Okay, no indication that we can use that door. No indication that we can use this door either. You can see the big pit to nothingness on the other side there. Ah. Maybe we just need to do this. Well, okay.
Warn King Attuma.
I like this.
We have to take... Evidently, we're not going to get to go through the door without taking down some Atlanteans first. Right. And with a little bit of business taken care of there, that should give us access now to the doors. Looks like on the right or on the left. Now there's a big hole down there. I'm thinking we don't want to go down the big hole. So what I'm going to do... Yep, there's the guard. Is he stuck in the door? Is Cap stuck in the door? Is he swimming around? Okay, I'm going to let you guys deal with that guy. I don't know what the heck's going on with that guy. Okay, so you can see that the big void, not a good idea to go down in there. You can fight the current by using the A button to get back up. And then if you go all the way around, you can find another Eye of Nagreet. So, again, our universal key thingy. And some rather pathetic jars. Oh. Looks like we have some concept art over here. Let's see if I can go grab that. Okay. And then I just need to get to the other side here. Alright, and so now one Eye of Nagreet down, and we still need to get a third Eye of Nagreet from somewhere, so we got to go through we're going to go through this area with its bottomless pit of doom as well. Alright, so going across the bottomless pit of doom, going to grab the remaining Eye of Nagreet, going to break some pots, make some money. Could have broken more pots, didn't. In the game Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, there's a achievement or mission that requires you to break large numbers of pots in the first Amazing Spider-Man level. So it's not inappropriate if we were to start breaking pots here, particularly with this basically being the Amazing Spider-Man.
How dare you enter my throne room, surface dwellers?
Alright,
Before the
so now we
king
found
of Atlantis.
them again.
Fools, you will pay for your insolence.
Let me teach them a lesson, Attuma.
No, we will work together, Tiger Shark, and we will make them pay for their transgressions against the king of Atlantis.
Alright, now for this boss battle, you'll see Tiger Shark's health bar. Attuma's bar will just be over his head, because he's not considered the big threat here, for some reason. He's also not hard to take down, because you'll notice that our guys, without me doing much of anything, have already taken Attuma down to pretty much his last health point. Whereas Tiger Shark is pretty agile and hard to sort of figure out. But I noticed these switches over here, and so I thought, okay, we'll use these switches. They must do something. And for the life of me, I'm still not sure what that was. Are they draining the water? Are they not draining the water? I don't know, you know. Can't seem to get Attuma's last bit of health off of him. But that's mainly because we're all paying attention to Tiger Shark. Sort of annoying Attuma, and Tiger Shark is bull rushing us, and this is becoming a problem. Interestingly enough, in my normal playthrough, which is not recorded, this fight didn't last this long, and I didn't do any of the draining stuff that I attempted to figure out what exactly it was.
I don't have enough power.
Basically, I kept Spider-Man sort of on the high ground and kept spamming the web bullets. Okay, here we got Venom and Spider-Man with Tiger Shark trapped, and that's the main thing, is that these guys are much more agile than my guys in the water. Okay, now Spider-Man is close to death. Looks like Miss Marvel activated a power-up, which was nice of her. Not sure why she didn't do it more often. We defeated Attuma, you can see that. Tiger Shark is down to just a little bit of health. Spider-Man's health is recovered, probably from, you know, Attuma's death. And then we get Tiger Shark.
I will tell you nothing.
And we get an achievement for that.
I'll talk.
And now that we've dealt with these guys,
I'm not about to face the Atlanteans after what we did. It was the Masters of Evil. They helped Attuma in return for letting them take whatever they wanted.
we find
from
out that the
Mechanical.
Masters of Evil were behind it all, and we
There's
need to
a
take
lot
care
there
of
to
those
search
guys.
through.
So I'll see you next time as we try to leave Atlantis and see what they're up to.